Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to explain how to create volume in Databricks. So in previous video, I already explained what is volume and use of volume. So let's understand how to create volume. So we create a volume inside a schema. Okay. And we know a schema resides inside a catalog. Okay. So let me open this catalog, learn PySpark. Inside this, we have multiple schema. Okay. Let me click on one schema called source. Okay. As soon as I click on source schema, I will get some options to create. Right side, we can see we have a create option. Okay. When I click on create option, I get a option called volume. Okay. So when I click on volume, it will ask the volume name. Here we can see we have a two option to choose. One is manage volume, other is external volume. Okay. So I already explained what is manage volume and what is external volume. So when we select a manage volume, then we don't need to provide a location. But when we choose external volume, then what is happening? We are creating volume on top of data that is outside Databricks storage. It can be anywhere. Okay, either GCP or AWS or S3. Let me show you. So when I click on external volume, now it is asking me to provide a external location and path. Okay. So let's click on manage volume. Now when I click on manage volume, it is not asking anything. It will use Databricks default storage. Let me give the name. Learn volume creation. Okay. Now let's click on create. Volume will be created. So we can see volume created now. Okay. So in this source schema, we must have one volume. Let me refresh this. So here we can see we have a one volume called learn volume creation that we just created, where in the learn PySpark catalog inside source schema. Okay. After creation of volume, we can upload any kind of file in this volume. Any kind of file, like it can be JSON file, it can be image file, whether the file is structured, unstructured or semi structured. So apart from this loading a file, we have an option to create a directory. So inside this volume, we can create a directory, subdirectory, and inside a directory, we can store our files. So let me create a directory. Click on create directory, and now we need to give a name. Let's give a name user data. Okay, and create this directory. Okay, so we can see in this volume we have one directory called user data. Okay, so we can load data inside directory, or even we can inside load data in directly in directly in directly at volume. Okay, but we have an option to create directory inside a volume and then we can load the data. Okay, so let's go inside the user data directory and again click on upload to this volume. So now it is asking me to upload the file. So here the limitation is upload up to 20,000 file and max size 5 GB per file. So this is the restriction. Okay, we can upload maximum 20,000 file and per file size should be less than 5 GB. Okay, click on browse and then let's select the file. Let me see whether I have a file or not. So I have this much file, I can select any of the files. Even I can select my image file also. Okay, let's select this file. Okay, this is CSV file. click on upload. Okay, so I uploaded the file in volume. We can see this. Now again, how to read this file, that I will explain in separate video. How to read the file, how to see the list of file available inside the inside the Databricks, how to delete volume, how to delete directory, how to copy file from one path to another path inside the volume. I mean one directory to another directory inside the volume. So everything we'll see in the upcoming video. Thank you.